Jujutsu Kaisen might be one of the most confusing animes out right now, but by the end of this video, Jujutsu Kaisen will finally make sense to you. I'm going to be explaining all the major Jujutsu Kaisen terms in less than 5 minutes, and it's going to be in terms so simple, even a child can understand it. Alright, let's get into the first term, domain expansion. A domain expansion is a sorcerer's ultimate move. It creates a space where your technique is guaranteed to hit. It's like having your own little world where you have the edge in everything. Barriers. Barriers are invisible walls made out of cursed energy. They are used to trap people, hide locations, or create domains. Every domain expansion has a barrier, and without it, the domain will collapse. Binding vows. A binding vow is a deal made using cursed energy. You sacrifice something to gain something stronger. For example, Miwa gave up her ability to swing her katana, and in exchange, she got an enhancement to her strength. Culling games. The culling games is just a sorcerer battle royale. It's literally like Fortnite, but the sorcerer version. Players are trapped in barriers and are forced to kill other players to earn points, or they'll die. The purpose of the game is to force the evolution of humanity. Kenjaku wants to harvest the cursed energy from the games and wants to merge the entire population of Japan with Master Tengen. Cursed energy. Cursed energy is negative human emotion being made into power. In this, anger equals power, hatred equals power, and it all makes cursed energy. And you have to be able to control cursed energy to become a sorcerer. Cursed technique. A cursed technique is how someone shapes cursed energy into an ability. Cursed energy is what makes a cursed technique. Every technique is unique to its user. Some have fire techniques, some have shadow techniques, and some even have blood techniques. A cursed technique is literally just an attack using cursed energy. Cursed technique reversal. Cursed technique reversal is the opposite of a cursed technique. Instead of using negative cursed energy, you use positive energy while using a technique. Instead of causing destruction like a regular cursed technique would, a cursed technique reversal is the opposite, and it's usually used for healing. Cursed tool. Cursed tools are weapons infused with cursed energy. They allow non-sorcerers to fight curses. An example of this is Maki's spears or Toji's katana. And some of these cursed tools are so strong that they can kill special grade curses instantly. Domain amplification. Domain amplification is a technique where you coat yourself in a thin domain. It's kind of like you have a suit of armor on, but it's a domain and it's made out of energy. Domain amplification lets you bypass curse techniques. However, you can't use your own curse technique while in a domain amplification. An example of this is when Sukuna used it to fight Gojo. Heavenly restriction. Heavenly restriction is when somebody is born with a massive limitation or condition, and in exchange they get an extreme physical power. For example, Mekamaru was born without any limbs and sensitive skin, and in exchange for this, he was given an enormous amount of cursed energy. Or Maki, she lost her cursed energy, but in exchange, she gained superhuman strength. Innate domain. An innate domain is a mental world inside of a sorcerer's head. It represents their soul and identity. A domain expansion is made by forcing that inner thought, which is the innate domain, into real life. So this is basically the thought of a domain expansion. It's all the ideas that they have in their head before it comes out in real life. Secret art. A secret art is a hidden or forbidden technique passed down through clans. They are normally super powerful and are only supposed to be used as a last resort. Shikigami. Shikigami are cursed spirits that are summoned by a sorcerer. A good example of this are Megami's shadows. Simple domain. A simple domain is a defensive technique that neutralizes domain effects. It's an ability that keeps you alive inside of another person's domain. It's kind of like a force field that keeps you safe while you're in somebody else's domain. So you can think of it as a domain shield. Six eyes. The six eyes are a rare genetic ability that allows perfect perception of cursed energy, and it gives near perfect awareness. It's basically like the JJK version of a Sharingan, and this is what makes Gojo so untouchable. With this, you can basically see moves and predict movements before it even hits you. Star Plasma Vessel. The Star Plasma Vessel is a human sacrifice meant to merge with Tengen. This keeps the barrier system of the world stable. If the vessel dies, the entire balance of Jujutsu collapse. So these people are responsible for the barriers in JJK. Now JJK seems very complicated, but when you break it down, it's very simple. If this video helped you in any way, don't forget to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know which of the terms confused you the most. And also, what other anime should I do when it comes to terms? Let me know in the comments. New videos coming soon.